Hello, English learner. Welcome back to the English Speaking and Listening Club. Today, we are going to talk about something that is not just about grammar or vocabulary, but about a force so powerful it can completely rewrite the story of your life. We're going to talk about how English changed my career. But more importantly, I want to talk about how it can change yours. I see you there listening, understanding so much, but feeling that invisible wall when it's time to speak. You have the ideas, you have the skills, you have the dreams, but your voice feels trapped behind a barrier of fear. You think, if only I could speak English fluently, my career will be different. And you are right. But the journey from silence to confidence is not just about learning words. It is about a profound shift inside you. Let's walk this path together, step by step, and discover how English can become the key that unlocks not just new jobs, but a new version of yourself. I remember a time when my career felt like a small, locked room. I was good at my job. I was diligent, creative, and full of ideas. But in meetings with international colleagues, I would freeze. The words were in my head, clear and bright. But when I opened my mouth, only silence or broken sentences came out. I would see others, perhaps with less expertise, but with fluent English, confidently presenting ideas, leading discussions, and getting noticed. A deep, bitter feeling of injustice would settle in my chest. My ideas are better, I would think. I understand this project more deeply. Why am I invisible? The silence wasn't just a lack of words. It was a cage. It was a sound of my own potential being stifled by fear. Every missed opportunity, every passed over promotion, every time I saw a fluent English required job posting that I knew I could do, felt like a personal failure. I felt stuck, watching the world move forward while I remained on the sidelines, a spectator in my own career. The fear is so specific, isn't it? It's not a general anxiety. It's the terror of your mind going blank. It's the cold sweat when you have to take a phone call in English. It's the shame of stumbling over a simple word while a native speaker waits patiently, their smile feeling more like pity. You rehearse sentences in your head, perfect and elegant, but the moment you need to say them, they evaporate. You start to believe a dangerous lie. I am not good enough. You begin to identify with your fear. You stop raising your hand in meetings. You avoid projects that require English communication. You start to shrink your world to fit your silence. Your career, which should be a landscape of opportunity, becomes a narrow, safe path. You tell yourself it's practical, but deep down, you know it's a prison built by your own insecurities. This is the first and most important thing to understand. Your career stagnation is not a reflection of your intelligence or your capability. It is a direct result of the silence you have allowed fear to create. But what if I told you that the very thing holding you back could become your greatest tool? That the language you fear could become the voice of your success? This is not a fantasy. It is a reality I lived, and one I have witnessed in countless others. The change begins not with a textbook, but with a decision. A decision to stop accepting the silence. A decision to believe that your voice, even with an accent, even with a pause, is worth hearing. This is the first step in a mindset shift. You must move from being a victim of your circumstances to being the architect of your future. Your career is not something that happens to you. It is something you build, word by word, conversation by conversation. English is not the obstacle. It is the blueprint. Every new word you learn, every sentence you practice, is a brick in the foundation of your new professional identity. Let's talk about the practical side of this mindset shift. It starts with a radical act of self-compassion. You must forgive yourself for the words you couldn't find yesterday. You must release the shame of past mistakes. That awkward moment in a meeting, it's over. It cannot be changed. What can be changed is your response to it. Instead of replaying it on a loop of self-criticism, you can analyze it calmly. What was the word you needed? Look it up. How could you have phrased it better? Practice it. Turn every mistake into a lesson, not a verdict. This is how you build resilience. A resilient professional doesn't avoid mistakes. They learn from them faster than anyone else. Your English journey is the perfect training ground for this skill. Every time you speak and stumble, you are not failing. You are gathering data. You are learning. And that learning is what will make you unstoppable in your career. Now, let's get to the daily practice. This is where the magic happens, in the quiet, consistent moments. Your career won't change in a day, but will change in 1,000 small, intentional actions. Start with 5 minutes. Just 5. Find a quiet space, your own private stage, and speak. Don't try to have a deep conversation. Just talk. Describe what you see. The light is on the wall. My computer is open. I am feeling nervous, but I am also feeling hopeful. The content doesn't matter. The act of speaking does. You are training your brain to form the connection between thought and speech without the filter of fear. Do this every single day. Make it as non-negotiable as brushing your teeth. This daily practice is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up for yourself, for your voice, every single day. This consistency builds a foundation of confidence that is unshakable. When the big career moment comes, a presentation, an interview, you won't be starting from zero. You will be building on a solid platform of daily courage. Let's talk about your mouth. Your mouth is a muscle. It has been trained to speak your native language with ease and speed. To speak English, it needs new training. This is not about intelligence. It's about physical practice. Spend time with the sound of English. Listen to a short audio clip. Then pause and repeat. Don't just say the words. Mimic the music, the rise and fall of the voice, the rhythm, the pauses. Record yourself on your phone. Listen back. It might feel uncomfortable, but this is how you become aware of your own instrument. Practice the tricky sounds. The th in think and this. The difference between R and L. The long and short vowels. Make it a game. Exaggerate the movements. Feel the tip of your tongue touch the back of your top teeth for the th sound. Feel the shape of your lips for an O or a U. This is physical training. Just like you would train for a sport, you train your mouth for speech. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. In your career, this physical confidence translates into clarity. People will understand you better, not because your accent is perfect, but because your sounds are clear and your speech is deliberate. Repetition is your secret weapon for career advancement. Think about the phrases you need most in your professional life. Let me explain my idea. I have a different perspective. Can you clarify that point? I achieved a 15% increase in efficiency. My project focused on improving customer satisfaction. Write these down. These are your career power phrases. Now practice them. Say them out loud, over and over, until they flow without thought. Practice them in the mirror, looking at yourself with confidence. Practice them while walking, giving them energy. Practice them until they feel like your own native phrases. This repetition does something incredible. It frees up your mental energy. When you don't have to struggle to form basic sentences, your mind is free to focus on the content of your message, on your ideas, on your strategy. This is how you move from being a hesitant participant to a confident contributor. In a meeting, when you can effortlessly say, I believe we should consider an alternative approach. You're not just speaking English. You are demonstrating leadership. Confidence is not a feeling you wait for. It is a result you create. It is a harvest of your daily practice, your mouth training, and your relentless repetition. In your career, confidence is a currency of influence. People follow confident leaders. They trust confident colleagues. They hire confident candidates. Your English fluency is directly tied to this professional confidence. Imagine walking into your next performance review. Instead of shrinking, you sit tall. Instead of mumbling, you speak clearly. You articulate your achievements. You discuss your goals. You ask for what you deserve. This is not a different you. This is a real you, finally freed by your command of English. The silence is gone, replaced by a voice that is calm, clear, and compelling. This is the person who gets the promotion. This is the person who leads a team. This is the person whose career transforms. I want you to visualize your career transformation. See yourself in that important meeting. The room is full. The stakes are high. Your boss, your colleagues, international clients are all there. The topic is challenging, but you're not afraid. You have done the work. You have practiced. You have built your confidence. When it is your turn to speak, you take a breath. You feel your feet on the ground. You speak from a place of knowledge and preparation. Your words flow. You are not perfect, but you are powerful. You connect with your audience. You see them nodding, engaging, understanding. After the meeting, people come to you. They want to know more about your idea. Your boss pulls you aside and says, "You really led that discussion. This is not a dream. This is a future you are building, one word at a time." The English you speak is not a foreign language anymore. It is a language of your professional success. The journey from silence to a confident career voice is a personal one, but you are not alone. Every person in this club is on a similar path. We are a community of builders, creating new futures for ourselves. When you practice, think of us with you. When you feel fear, remember that thousands of others feel it too, and they are pushing through. Your career is a reflection of your inner world. When you build inner confidence through English practice, your outer career will naturally expand to match it. Opportunities will appear that you never saw before. People will see a new light in your eyes. They will hear a new strength in your voice. This is the power of language. It is not just a tool for communication. It is a tool for transformation. So what is your first step? It is to decide right now that your career deserves your voice. Commit to 5 minutes of speaking practice today. Choose one career power phrase and repeat it until it feels easy. Record yourself and listen back with kindness. Tomorrow, do it again. And the day after. This is not a race. It is a journey of becoming. Some days will feel easy. Others will feel hard. That is okay. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to be persistent. Your future career self is waiting for you, and they are cheering you on. They are the version of you who speaks with confidence, who leads with clarity, who achieves their dreams. Every word you practice is a step toward that person. Let me leave you with this final thought. Your career is not defined by your title or your salary. It is defined by the impact you make, the problems you solve, and the value you create. English is the bridge that connects your inner potential to that external impact. It is the key that unlocks doors you didn't even know existed. Do not let fear keep you in a small room when there's a vast world of opportunity waiting for you. Your voice has power. Your ideas have value. Your career can be everything you want it to be, and English is your partner in making it happen.